Hello friends. Hi everyone. So welcome to my channel Coding Hub. So today's topic is just I want to make you understand why Java 8 is introduced, why Java 8 is so popular. So nowadays, if you go to any interviews related to Java full stack developer or Java backend developer, for any Java interview, they're asking Java 8 mandatory. So without Java 8 interview question, there will be no interview. So how Java it is became that much popular. What are the features introduced in Java 8? So let's try to understand in this video. So without wasting time, let's get into the topic. So coming to Java 8, the main so here my intention is to make you understand. So point wise, we will discuss why Java 8 is more popular. If you come to the first point, so code conciseness. So that means the term is nothing but very short lines of code with readable and maintainable to make to understandable to the users. Very short lines of code in terms of so if you see Python programming, if you aware something about Python programming, it is very short lines of code we can write in the Python. So that means what you can observe. So example I will give you. So for example, to print hello world, to print hello world in Java versus Python, we will see. So if you see in Java hello world example, this is how we will write in the Java. So these lines of code, this much lines of code we have to write to print just hello world. If you see Python, just a print of hello world. This one line is enough in the Python. It will it is a function by default function. If we give you whatever to print this method, it will print automatically. So this is what the difference. So conciseness, code conciseness is nothing but very short lines of code, and it is very understandable also. So it is just printing the hello world message. It is also maintainable. So how that is I will explain later. So coming to these points. Similarly, JavaScript also function-oriented programming. So everything deals with the function in JavaScript. So this is what code conciseness, first point. And coming to the second point, Java introduced lambda expression. So for any programming language to implement function-oriented programming, there will be some concept called lambda expressions. I think have you heard about that lambda calculus in the mathematical? So once upon a time, it was very famous. So after so many calculations in the mathematics, it was a revolutionary like lambda calculus was introduced. That is very much what we call so to make very easy the calculations by using lambda calculus. So that is a powerful tool. So the programmers thought that why we can't bring this lambda feature into the programming concepts. So similarly, in that invention, they introduced lambda expression slowly. Unfortunately, Java is the very lately introduced lambda expression. So already Python, Ruby, these kind of programming language already introduced. So, so unfortunately, Java introduced very lately. So why we use this lambda expression means to implement functional oriented programming, to enable functional oriented. So Java is already object oriented programming language. So until Java 7, so Java 8 they bring some functional oriented features also along with object oriented. So one more reason is why Java 8 is so popular. Java 8 and Java 11 are the only long-term support versions of Java. and none of other versions have that feature. So Oracle has given a statement like these are the versions we will support long term. Until Java 7, I think it will deprecate. We don't know when it will deprecate. But Java 8 and Java 11 are the some long-term support versions because all projects are now migrating to the Java 8 and Java 11. So we can consider those versions like stable versions. So this is one of the reasons why Java 8 become popular. And one more thing is new methods. New methods are our favorite collections. So my favorite topic is collections in Java. So what is your favorite? You just comment in comment section. But my favorite is like collections. So we can call so many things in collections by sorting, searching, updating. So all code operations. It will be like just like playing game in the collections. So my favorite is collections. Java introduces some new methods in the concept of collections. I will give you one example how the collections will play key role in these method with the introduced methods. So I will take one example like I want to call customer dot increment orders. So this customer dot increment orders for the to increment orders of particular customer I want to call. So how we will write in traditional method before Java 8. So we define one collection object map customers. This is one method. For that we are passing customer ID. Based on this customer ID, we have to get the customer. So through this collection, customers dot customer ID. If this customer is not there or not exist or not, we don't know in the runtime. So we may get null point exception if it's not exist. For that, what we will do? So we have to handle that exception. So we have to check if customer equal to null, then we are creating new customer by given customer ID, and we are putting those customer into the collection object. After that, we are calling customer dot increment orders. So these many lines of code we have to write in traditional method. So coming to Java 8, how we will write this one? If you see here, so there is so much code conciseness if you observe. So just you can see here one method compute if absent. What it will do, basically it is given to the collections in Java 8. So what it will do if the customer is exist, it will give that customer object. If customer is not exist, so in the method itself you can say compute if absent. It will compute if it is the object is absent. So the customer object is not available with the customer ID. It will create new customer taking that ID. So don't confuse about this operator. I will cover later. So I will discuss it detailedly in the next upcoming videos. Lambda expressions. So this is called lambda expression calling. See, just I want to make you understand how code conciseness. So these many lines, if you see before Java 8, so it will reduce it to these many short lines, just 4 lines. So one more thing is method reference. So we are creating new customer, right? With the new customer, new operator. So there is no from Java 8 onwards we can't. We are not able to. So that means so we can create like this also. Customer double colon new. This is called double colon operator. We will use for the method reference. In Java, some concepts like method reference and constructor reference also there. So again, it will be shortened to these lines. So with this method reference, just for that I am showing. So one more topic is minimize null pointers. If you see in every application, we may get runtime exception like null pointer exception or not something. So we don't know that final objects are existing or not. Don't know. So in runtime we may get null pointer exception if it is not exist. So how to handle those things? So normally usually we will write handle the exceptions by using exceptional handlers. But why can't we provide some default methods to handle the expressions? So why you have to why have to handle exception custom? So what is that? It's a beautiful concept introduced called optional class in the Java 8. It will give you some particular certain methods to handle these null point exceptions. So the main motto of the optional class is to avoid the null point exception. So it is having so many methods: find, first, is present, off nullable, like this. So we will see one of the example here. Just I want to get the in this example. Just I want to get the first book based on our given title. So I'm giving title. I want the first book in that matching title with this collection books. So find book by title. So optional books dot stream we will come to this later. So this just try to understand. It will give you one stream or collection. So on top of collection we will apply the stream. It will give you a stream object. So in that stream we are filtering like whatever the title equals to our given title. Book dot get title equals title. So it will give you the book object. So in that books list we are getting the find first book. So if it's not there, what we can do? So optional, it is written optional type. So found book is optional type. On top of this optional type, you can apply some methods or else throw. So there is one existing method, redefined method. If it is not there, what you will do? It will decide. You just want to throw the custom exception by giving this or else throw method. What you want to throw? New book not found exception. Didn't find the book with title. So there is some custom logic in this one to handle this exception. So already predefined logic exists in this or else throw. So if you see, if we don't want to throw custom exception, we want to throw some other object, book object. How we will throw? So you could return some other book also by using or else get recommendation alternate native book. These methods also will be there. Like this, so many other methods off and off null level. So I will explain later in separate video about optional clearly. So this is one topic to make more popular Java 8. And one more thing, this is my favorite concept, streams API. The streams API mainly applicable for collections. So when we are working with collections and sorting, searching, processing, and manipulating data, we can apply so many methods by using the streams API. We can do whatever you want, so we can manipulate like anything. So the flexibility is given. The streams API gives you flexibility to query and manipulate your data. So if you see one example here, the list of books, and you want to get a list of unique authors for these books in alphabetical order. So how you will do before Java 8? So this is what we created, one authors list. So this book, so book dot get author, if authors contain author. So based on the author first surname, we are sorting here. If you see collection dot sort comparator object we provided by passing this surname. So this is a traditional method, all you are aware, right? So how we can write by using streams API very short lines of code. If you see here, so that all part of logic we covered in just 2 to 3 lines. Here you see books dot streams dot map. For that map we pass book dot get author. We try to understand this code. This is a collection. On top of that we call stream, so it gives the stream object. And that stream object we call map method. For that we pass book dot get author. So it is map means usually it will applicable to entire object what we pass to that map. So this stream is applied to all book dot get author. So it is applied based on this author in that distinct we call, and after that sorted. These all are the predefined methods. So that is the beauty of the Streams API. So it provides so many default methods to make our work very easily, very consistently, very flexibility is there. That's what the main advantage of Java 8. So just here, just try to understand this code. Collect dot collect will be used to collect whatever we filtered all these things. So this is Java 8 coding style. I will explain you later. This is detailedly. Just try to. I'm trying to make you understand the scenario here. So just I'm trying to make you understand how the lines will be reduced and in a very readable format also. So this is what in Java 8 style. So like this, so many other things also there like parallel streams, data API, etc. So parallel streams are nothing but streams means it will execute sequentially. Parallel streams are nothing but it will execute concurrently, so parallel at a time. If we give any collection object to streams, it will print sequential order. But if we give any collection object to parallel streams, it will give concurrently. So parallelly, we can't expect any sequential order. That means asynchronous operations. For asynchronous operation, we'll use parallel streams like this date API to handle with the dates, time, and timestamp, all related date issues. So we can that also I will cover. So this is about Java 8. So these many interesting topics are in Java 8. So because of this code flexibility, uh, it became popular. So I hope you understand this video. So thanks for watching. If you feel something you benefited from this video, please try to share my video. So and please subscribe my channel. Going forward, if you want to not get notifications, please click bell icon for upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Thanks.